So apparently there's a cougar epidemic, and honestly, I wouldn't doubt it because I love me some cougar. I'm just gonna be straight up and honest. So if the younger generation has caught on, good on you. Sh0eonhead has made a video about this topic, and we're going to react to it, guys. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're gonna learn a little bit of game, I guess, about how to, I don't know, chop a cougar or whatever. We're gonna find out.
Of a rich older girlfriend taking charge and making you chicken nuggies while you play video games in your pajamas all day is thriving. Back in my day, we called this cougar hunting. Or, you know, mommy issues. But the kids today are calling it something different. Hag Maxxing.
That's so disrespectful.
In my last video, I jokingly referenced the term Hag Maxxing.
You've been on a date with a 40-year-old?
Okay, that's different.
How is that different?
He's right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's Hag Maxxing.
Sensational.
Educate yourself. Which greatly intrigued a lot of you. So I decided, you know what, I am going to make an entire video dedicated to covering this phenomenon. Gen Z men going out of their way to date older.
Holy shit, Hag Maxxing. Like, do note, you're dissing the cougar that's blessing your soul, which is probably gonna still work in your favor. And then you're just like, it's like mid-maxing, basically. If you guys don't know, mid-maxing in video games would be like, after you kind of hit the maxed or close to max level that you usually can in a game, it's really hard to progress very gradually at a certain point. So you do little things here and there to update your character, right? And that would be essentially mid-maxing. For instance, if you had a level 100 weapon and it had like a stat base of 100% attack, but then the 120 weapon has 105% attack. It's 5%. In the long run, that's not really gonna do much. But mid-maxers want that 5%, and then the other 5%, and the other 5%, the other 5%. You get what I mean, right? So Hag Maxxing would be finding a hag that essentially is going to pay for your PlayStation 5, your food, your buddies, all that good stuff. But when you're maxing it out, you're going for the trips, the vacations, damn near buying you a house. How much can you get with this, right? That's essentially what the mid-maxing is, and this is what Hag Maxxing is. I just spent 2 minutes explaining what I believe Hag Maxxing is, but you younger whippersnappers, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong.
Older women. What is this? Why is this happening? Is this happening? And if it's happening, is it a good thing, or is it a symptom of broader societal issues? Why are all these young whippersnappers scooping up these older timepieces? Oh, speaking of timepieces, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, Sh0eon. Sh0eon is a young Austrian company that creates uniquely crafted watches, jewelry, and accessories using all-natural materials like wood and stone. Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for copters, and we were happy. Now, when I think of the term hag, I usually think of the evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30.
Oh,
you guys. Shit. I'm so tired of comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was in 3rd grade and now I'm graduating college.
Yo, Gen Z's, bro, like the earlier on millennials are in their 30s. It's just like, we grew up on the same shit. It's almost like it's the same shit, but that for girls, that sucks. If you're 30 and you're getting called a hag.
Good for you! Awesome! Congratulations! My knees hurt when I get up off the floor! Now, this term Hag Maxxing went viral a few months ago with this screenshot. Meet the Hag Maxxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies. Now, even though this article doesn't actually exist, it was a meme created on 4chan, because of course it was. But the meme did spark a massive conversation and debate about Hag Maxxing. And people had a lot of strong opinions about it. Motherless behavior. This is just mommy issues rebrand. Another day, another psyop. It's not Hag Maxxing, it's MILF hunting, and it's an art. please don't misappropriate my fetishes, giving the dumbest name known to
It is MILF hunting. It is traditionally always been MILF hunting. For commentary purposes, I love Hag Maxxing. I wouldn't mind if it took over MILF hunting. MILF hunting sounds a little predatorish, right? You know, but Hag Maxxing, come on, man. Come on, guys.
Kind to having a mommy kink. I mean, to be honest, I'm 16, waiting for a 20 to 25-year-old to pick me up, lol. Okay, officer. I'm gonna throw up. I would love to have a 40-year-old sugar mama who buys me gifts and pays my bills. Drizzle, drizzle. Young, hard dicks and the older women who enjoy them. This isn't new. Hag Max bandwagoners are so cringe. I've been Hag Maxxing since 2nd grade in Miss Johnson's class. I am going to kill every last Gen Z and Gen Alpha kid on this planet, including myself. I want to be a Hag Maxer, lol, any female taker, XD. I like thick MILFs and I cannot lie. Oh nice, it must be socially acceptable for 37-year-old men to date 20-year-old women again. Whoa, 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 let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not. I fucking love adult women.
Don't you love the double standard? I wouldn't say that's a smart and wise thing to do. That's a little bit too far and few between. But that's funny. Just how that works.
Women over 32 should be elite. Now, according to the very astute, always reliable source, knowyourmeme.com, the term Hag Maxxing is very popular in the VTuber community. Now, I don't have much interest in the VTuber community, but they seem to have a lot of interest in me. A lot of interest. Should I do a video reacting to VTubers reacting to me one day? That might be fun. Let me know if I should do that. Although it seems to be a meme amongst the VTubers and the weebs, it is apparently a thing happening in real life. Rise of the boy toy. Why older women are dating Gen Z men at record rate. One woman stated, "Women my age seem to be excited by the freshness and lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger. Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities." Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be saying this like 100 times in this video, but could you imagine an article like this with the genders reversed? I love
That's what I'm saying. It's so insane how just blatantly normalized that is. It's like you can't argue any other double standard without having this one as a contingency point, since no one argues it. It almost brings credence to the fact that some double standards are good. Not all double standards are bad. Maybe they are just proportionate standards for the sex. It's an equality thing. No, sorry, it's an equity thing, not an equality thing. It's not always equality, people.
dating these young, fresh boys. They're less bitter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, MILFs beyond that shit, bro. When I like me personally, when I feel when I think about the women that just really gawk at me the most, if it does happen, older women, man, they're just thirsty with it. I'm gonna come out and say they really have like a thirsty kind of look on them, like they really thinking something in their head, like they're brewing up something, and it's probably, if they were to tell you what it was, you'd probably have to clutch your pearls. Can you blame these guys? I can never blame objective reality when it just makes more sense. I just can't. Sorry. Good on you guys.
I love how millennial women have just psyoped themselves into believing a man who thinks f***ing a whole bunch of different women at the same time with no romantic commitment is an evolved way of looking at relationships. Like, yes, queen, that Zoomer you're banging is so open-minded and progressive. He's not like those podcast bros. I swear modern feminism is like the greatest trick men have played on women. Like, just a bunch of dudes got in a room one day and were like, hear me out. We convinced them that getting naked and sleeping around is empowering. Genius! Even Hollywood seems to be hopping on the Hag Maxxing train. Why are so many older women dating younger men in recent rom-coms? I'm old enough to be your mother, sighs Anne Hathaway as she passionately entwines with Amazon's new heartthrob Nicholas Galitzine in The Idea of You. Oh, Anne Hathaway? I'm sorry, who wouldn't Hag Max with Anne Hathaway?
Yo, buddy.
Young man,
I love her. She's so fucking attractive. Wow! I can't believe I heard her name and I got happy. Did you see?
Sensational.
Did you see that? I genuinely, she's just, I personally have always thought she was a very pretty girl. I think I watched her movies when I was a kid and I didn't give fuck all about the movies that much because I think it was just too like chickish and shit, but If she was just pretty, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get through the movie. Except for the Devil's Prada one. Was that the one that she was in? I think that one I liked. But there was another one that was too girly, but I'm like, fuck it, she's cute. So I was a kid.
You are.
I'd Hag Max.
My goodness.
This phenomena is a groundbreaking shift, considering Hollywood's reputation for perpetuating the male gaze and old men's uncanny obsession with younger women. You know, I really don't care about this shit, but it is so funny how much of this equality stuff is just, okay, now it's women's turn to do the thing we said was bad. All the new strong female leads in movies that are just kind of assholes, celebrating of billionaire female CEOs. Like, did you actually want change? Or was it really all just penis envy? Older women partnering with younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is almost 25 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15, and she was his high school teacher. Wait, that is not good. There should be a stigma against that. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter the stigma and normalize the benefits of widening our options when seeking romantic partnerships. After all, at every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. No, no, no. When you are a grown-ass teacher and your heart desires an underage student, you do not, in fact, deserve that. What am I reading?
It is just from my objective view of when I see these cases come out. It would seem as if it's usually, almost always, a female teacher predatoring a young boy. Am I wrong? At least the last 3.
A Tennessee teacher charged with raping her underage student is now allegedly pregnant with the 12-year-old's unborn child. For the first time, we're hearing her side of the story, straight from her defense attorney.
And even then, how the law handles it, it's very morbid. There's one where the kid got the teacher pregnant. Now, and the mom of the kid wanted the custody, obviously, right? But then the courts weren't giving it to the mom or the grandma or something like that. And it's like, are you gonna leave that child with a chick who did what she did? Like, I don't know what state that was, but L state. That was a freaking L state moment.
I'm 37 and my boyfriend is 23. I make upper 6 figures and own a condo in New York City. At least 3 of my friends are also dating significantly younger men. One is 32 and has been dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. I don't rely on men to be financially stable. I don't need my man to have a good job. We both know what we want out of this relationship and we're getting it. You know, honestly, good for this. Wait, one is 32 dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. Oh no. We older women aren't man haters. We have a lot of love and make a man feel like a man. We are not drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are very sexy. I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called Hag Maxxing now? Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No, it's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage of women's loneliness for their resources. So when it's a younger man dating an older woman, the younger man is still the predatory one? What? You guys just cannot win. Really? This is so disgusting. 34 is not...
At this point, I was just gonna brush through it because it's just like, what are we gonna say? Just many cases of the objective double standard. And not only that, it's just rigorously attacked. It's just almost like it's not only ignored, you're stepping on it, you spat on it, pissed on it, put a shit in a bag, lit it on fire, and then threw it on it. And then you didn't step it out. Like that's what's happening. For what reason? Men suck. Men suck.
Old. I am not a hag. Okay, so we've heard from the hags. Now let's hear from the Hag Maxxers. Why are these young men dating older women? I have mommy issues.
Because they got money, bro. What are you talking about? It's because they have money.
There has to be other reasons, right? I have a granny fetish. Come on, there's gotta be another reason. Because Gen Z women aren't worth going for. And I have mommy issues. To be honest, as a guy who's 22 dating a 36-year-old, I think for the most part older women are just a lot less drama and just more mature. Older the better. Most have a car, a house, financial stability, and time. They are mature and can teach you some valuable lessons, wisdom, and experience. I'm still 19, and for me, older women I flirt with at bars and clubs are much more receptive and flirty than Zoomer girls. Honestly, it's partly because modern Western girls from 18 to 25 are like 80% hoes now. A woman who is 30 today likely has fewer partners, sexual or other, than a woman who is 5 years younger than her. I changed my Tinder age range from 20 to 25 to 30.
That's a bar. Wow, that's a bar. Now, I want to break down why that is the fact, because I don't want to simply just call women that are under 30 whores. I don't want to do that. What I'm going to do here is trying to break some science down here. Now, the whole progressive movement, which is a thing and has liberated women to just be a little bit more free with their coochie, which it is true, guys. I want to get it. It's just true. It's just fucking true, man. And with that being, and more power to y'all. I have my disagreements with both changes, like kind of with men and women, right? As per like where we're going in these times. But in this specific regards, since this has happened, women now are more having sex more, let's say, just more freely, right? To each their own. Now, when and what age range would that happen? Probably when you're around guys or partying and doing stuff like that more, which is usually generally like 18 to 25, right? College, all that good stuff. So we're college 10, 15 years ago, it was still a whore fest on both ends. As it progressively gets more whorish for just the younger generation, just the numbers are going to rack up. 30-year-olds, although they did probably rack some numbers up, it's not as much as the newer generation. Back in the days, what people did was they used that, I don't know, anywhere from 16 to 25 to secure an actual partner for a long-standing relationship, because if you don't do that, then you're going to end up around 30-ish or whatever it is, and then you may have struggled because of work and life, and you just kind of lost your mojo, so now you don't feel comfortable, all that bullshit, you gained weight, whatever it is, right? There's all that stuff that can happen. I think it's better if people utilize that time ultimately to engage into an actual investment of a relationship, and then really know as you're trying out partners, if when it doesn't work, and just don't really try to give too much time to something you feel like it's not going to work out, just off the jump. I don't mean just opt out because, I don't feel emotionally stimulated anymore, or she doesn't suck me off anymore, or something like that. No. I mean, like, the dude's a crazy person. You note that he almost ran over a cat for the sake of doing it. No, you don't give him a chance, he's not going to change. That's what I kind of mean, Or if she's just bad shit crazy, she's probably not going to change. So you just probably want to find someone who's more calm if that's what you're looking for. You get what I mean? But you want to invest that time when you have all that time to see all those people to pick a partner. If you're just diddly-daddling and trying out everything and not investing, when you get to that work-life stage, that's why you have cat ladies, and that's why you have like manosphere depressed dudes and shit. Not everybody, just the ones that comment the stupid shit in the comments of all those podcasts. You get what I mean? So that's the kind of long explanation on that, but that's a very good point and a very good.
So basically, some Gen Z guys have found a hack in the male loneliness epidemic by dating the women who are suffering from the female loneliness epidemic. Like the two unwanted ends of a bread loaf coming together to make a sandwich. Beautiful. Two people who believe they are the leftovers of society. Two people using each other to temporarily numb the pain. Or maybe it's not that fucking deep and it's just a funny meme. To be honest, I don't think this is an epidemic like the internet makes it seem like it is. All the data basically says that women prefer to date men slightly older than them or around the same age as them, and men tend to date women younger than them or around the same age as them. Large age gaps, for the most part, are rare. In relationships where the man is older, he's usually only older by 1 to 2 years. In relationships where the woman is older, 2 to 3 years. In all Western countries, only 8% of couples have an age gap of 10 or more, and couples with a larger age gap have more of a chance of getting a divorce. But it is a rising trend to think about and keep an eye on. As the social landscape continues to change, so will gender dynamics, and I find that very interesting. But that's enough of my yapping. What do you guys think? What do you think of Hag Maxxing? Have you ever Hag Maxed?
I don't see the issue in that. That's literally what it used to be, but now it seems like in the younger generations, they want to kind of, everyone just wants to do their own shit. The ones amongst that generations, I guess on both spectrum, female and male, right, are probably looking for older, more mature people. You're an individual at the end of the day. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't harm people and shit, right? Like physically. Obviously with this, you're probably gonna stop talking to the chick and hurt her feelings, but just hopefully you have a very well understanding conversation, so you are both in understanding of what the situation is, so one person doesn't get hurt. But that's just me. There it is, guys. If you're Hag Maxxing, you're an OG, you're a real one. Just if you are seeking a actual partnership, just make sure this person is looking for a companionship and not just your eggplant, right? Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm gonna break this down and I want to make it just under 40 minutes, so
I like booty.